This has been the most dumb, useless stable in the history of wrestling.
We need to talk about the men's blood and gut match because Jon Moxley's losing streak is continuing. I can tell, Anthony, you're excited to talk about this one. But Jon Moxley's losing, or lack of winning streak at this point, I should say, because last night was a draw, streak is continuing. And the reason for that, I presume, is that Jon Moxley has just lost the plot. He lost the title, and now he's lost the plot. He's lost his confidence. He's losing everything. And I think very soon he's going to lose the Death Riders, because it is confirmed in 2 weeks' time, the Death Riders versus the conglomeration and Darby Allin in Blood and Guts. And at the conclusion of this match, we will see the Death Riders lose, and I believe Jon Moxley is going to get kicked out, but the faction will continue without him. I think that's the story they are telling you, but Anthony, I want to know your thoughts and your prediction.
Oh God, I gotta cover this group again. Here's the thing. This group never had a plot. The plot was, we're taking over. Why? There was never any takeover. There was nothing. Tony Khan was always still running it. You've dragged this story that no one gave two craps about at all. And you've dragged this story out. You've had an end game finish. Hangman getting the belt and freeing it from the briefcase. That should have been the end of it. Oh no, we don't end there. We're gonna keep them on TV after all the blowout. Oh yeah, and he challenges for the belt again 2 weeks later. Neither guy sells any injuries or anything from the major pay-per-view that they had. Okay. And everyone went, oh no. Darby has to finish it. Darby's got to be the one. You did a last man you did the I Quit match at the last pay-per-view. Neither guy sold anything. They're right back on TV. This group doesn't die. There's nothing to this group. It's never gotten anyone over. As far as, you talk about the Cows family, you can make an argument that group maybe sort of got somebody over. You can't say anybody's gotten over from this group. Nobody. Maybe Marina Shafir. Maybe. And she's the one that you're really not. She's playing the China role to Moxley. Moxley's not getting over. Claudio didn't get over. None of these people in this group got over. This has been the most dumb, useless stable in the history of wrestling since I've been watching. I can't think of a dumber one that went on this long. I mean, there have been some stupid ones, the Union. I mean, there have been some dumb ones over the year, but not going this long. That never had a point, that never did anything, and there's no end game. Oh, Blood and Guts is going to end it? Every time we thought it was dead, it keeps going on. Nobody sells anything. And now you're doing a Blood and Guts match with a stable that's the ragtag group that AEW has no idea what the hell to do with. So we're just going to throw them in a group with the dumbest name. And now we're supposed to go, oh, well, yeah, this ragtag group of, rejects get thrown together. And now they're going to be the ones to end this threat to AEW. Whatever. I don't care.
Honestly, Anthony, I can't disagree with pretty much anything of what you said. To your point, I think Marina's gotten over, yes, but I think that's where it stops.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, that's what it is. I don't know what you do with her after. But realistically, that wasn't, Yuta's not over. None of these people are over. And what are you going to do with the conglomeration? If the conglomeration beats them, what does that do? So you're telling me this ragtag group that has no major purpose took out the group that no one else, Omega couldn't do it, Okada couldn't do it, Swerve couldn't do it, Darby couldn't do it, Sting couldn't do it, no one could do it. But Ishii and this group of Kyle O'Reilly.
You can do anything. Don't you insult Ishii like that, Anthony.
No. In all fairness, all these other people, I love Ishii, despite the fact he has no neck. But I've always been a fan of Ishii. But seriously, there's not this group that AEW has no idea what to do with these people, so they just threw them in a group. They're going to be the ones to end this? Really?
I can see you're dying to talk about it, Mary. What's your take on this one?
When I did my first Dynamite review, and I believe you were there, Anthony, who did I give credit to from the Death Riders? Marina Shafir.
Yes.
She's the only one that is getting any kind of aura push. That's it. And now she's in the tag team tournament.
I actually look, if they get to the final, I don't hate it.
I'm not mad at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at it because it's Megan Bayne. That's her partner. That's why I'm really not mad at it. If she was thrown with someone else, really anyone else other than Megan Bayne, I would not care about this tournament any more than I kind of don't if this one particular team wins, but we'll get into
we will get into that. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, I really love Jon Moxley's reaction to them actually backstage in that interview where Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir together, and he just comes up and he goes, I wouldn't want to be any of the other tag teams. But it was really, really golden. But yeah, to your point, Anthony, I do agree with the people who say Darby should end it. But to your point again, there was an I Quit match. It was brutal. And then they just no-sold. I mean, not even that. Jon Moxley no-sold getting set on fire a couple of weeks prior.
I mean, that's been the problem with this group. Like, they don't sell anything. You have a major blow-off, a last man standing. Like, I will give credit when they did Punk and Drew with the Hell in a Cell match. Both guys were off TV to sell the match. Yeah, that is logical. The fact that AEW doesn't do that and going, okay, it's just on a Wednesday. Don't worry about what happened Sunday or Saturday or whatever. These two guys almost killed one another. Darby almost got drowned. It's fine. He could be in a match. It's.
The thing is, though, I could believe it with Darby Allin, because I've said this before. He is the one wrestler in wrestling where I'm like, if he doesn't sell something, I semi-believe it. Because this guy just is, in real life, immune to dying for some reason. It's a skill I can't get my head around.
Listen, he's the only guy that I know that, what was it, he had a broken foot, then broke his nose like a couple weeks later, and then got hit by a bus. I mean, it's... That's the thing. Like, you do need to sell stuff in wrestling. Do not. It's part of the problem. You're impressionable with kids. Now, I get it. Oh, the adults are watching it too. But still, at the same point, if you show something with him doing something insane, and then he's back Monday or the next show, like nothing happened, that doesn't help you from a PR standpoint. God forbid if something happens. Oh, well, they saw Darby do it, so it's fine. You have to be thinking globally and not just this small little nugget of things. And that's my only...
I haven't actually had a chance to talk about this match. I'm going to quickly say this, though, about that controversial, the I Quit controversy during it a lot of parents are having. They did actually say before that match that if, this isn't for the faint of heart, this is going to be an extremely brutal match, switch off if that's not what you're interested in. And it went on last. And before that was a fantastic match, which was good enough to main event. So I will actually say I don't actually agree with the criticisms over that specific match because they gave a warning and it's not like they've shown a repeat of it on TV since.
Yeah, but isn't the stuff on YouTube? Don't they put most of that stuff on YouTube?
I don't know. I think they edited out, they only did certain spots from it, and they edited out a lot of their brutality because YouTube wouldn't allow it.
They do highlights, I'm sure, just maybe not the detailed stuff.
I think it was the Claudio throwing him was on YouTube, and then the finish and stuff, and Sting maybe smashing it. But I feel like the actual drowning Darby in a fish tank, I don't think that actually got onto YouTube, to be honest with you.
You think that made the cut?
As our truth says, I don't think that's PG.